The Manila Cathedral pipe organ, the biggest church organ in the Philippines, has been part of the cathedral since its reconstruction in 1958. For many years, the pipe organ has accompanied many special events, both liturgical and civic, as well as ordinary celebrations, with its beautiful music befitting the cathedral's grandeur and status. This year, the Manila Cathedral is embarking on a major project, the rehabilitation of the pipe organ. Mr. Silwin Tagle, the president of Diego Serra Organ Builders Incorporated, and the company that is engaged to accomplish the task, explains the reason for the rehabilitation.
Ako si Selwyn Tagle. I'm the head of the Diego Serra Organ Builders Company. Kami yung actually gumagawa ng mga pipe organs and nagme-maintain ng mga pipe organs dito sa buong Pilipinas. The company existed since 1994 and so far we have built about around 40 pipe organs in the country and about 15 organs around the world. The Cathedral Organ of Manila is still considered one of the biggest pipe organ in Asia. Nung ginawa siya noong 1958, it was the biggest in the whole Asian region. So tayo yung may pinakamalaking pipe organ sa Asia. Pero syempre, over time, nagkaroon na ng mas malalaking organs sa Japan, Taiwan, sa Korea, South Korea. There are 5,600 pipes inside the organ and each pipe has to be controlled from the console. Ginagamitan siya ng electrical contacts from the keyboard, dadaan sa mga wirings, papunta dun sa magnet with a valve sa ilalim ng pipes. So nagkakaroon na ng problem yung mga magnets na yun. After 50-60 years, medyo hindi na precise yung movement ng magnets. And at the same time, yung magnets na yun, hindi naman directly na sa pipes. Meron pa siyang pneumatic system na talaga gumagana para makapasok yung hangin papunta sa pipe. So, from electric magnets, bubuksan niya yung pneumatic valve para pumasok hangin. So, yung pneumatic valves na yun, made of leather na hindi rin for tropical climate. So yung mga leather na yon sa ngayon, nagdi-disintegrate na, nagkakaroon na ng mga pilas-pilas na yung mga ano. So yung organ ngayon, very problematic na eh. Nagkakadami ng bungi. Hindi lang naahalata kasi sa sobrang dami ng pipes, kala nyo tumutunog. Pero masasabi ko kung tatanungin natin yung organist, medyo hirap na yung organist tumugtog kasi bigla na lang may mawawalang nota. Bibila na lang may expected siyang sound na gagamitin pero hindi niya mapalabas. Maraming parts dyan na hindi naman, lalo na yung mga metal parts, they are not built for tropical climate. So may iba dyan nagko-corrode na, nagkakalawang na sa ngayon. Tapos yung structural integrity ng buong instrument, hindi siya comparable sa present structural stability na kailangan namin magawa sa isang instrumento. Lalo na on this scale level, sabi ko nga, it's one of the biggest in Asia. So yung parts niyan, mabibigat na eh. Talagang hindi na basta-basta. And with the present structural setup ng organ ng cathedral, medyo nakakatakot. Kung magkaroon man ng major earthquake, definitely baka mag-collapse yung buong organ. Nung ginawa naman yung organ in 1958, they were not thinking of making a tropical instrument. Basta may mabuo. Lalo na, ang pagkakaalam ko noon, ginawa siya right after matapos yung cathedral. So they have only a few months to build the pipe organ para makaabot sa deadline ng buong cathedral reconstruction. Nagre-recover pa yung buong mundo from the Second World War eh. So yung quality of work noon, or quality of the instrument, basta may mabuo lang, malaki, okay na. Pero yung quality ng workmanship noon, hindi pa rin ganun kaganda. Compared sa quality ng mga ginagawa natin ngayon. Hindi natin maiwasan syempre, definitely wear and tear, mechanism, and yung pagiging obsolete ng mga electric and electronic parts niya. So, hindi lang halata, pero talagang, ano na yan sign na ng, terminally ill na yung organ Unti-unti na siya bumibigay. Kailangan na rin namin baguhin yung i-upgrade yung iba pang parts. Total, binaklas na after 50, 60 years, kailangan mo nang palitan yung ibang parts ng organ Kasi nga, useless naman kung i-repair lang. Maganda, mapalitan na rin ng more stable and yung maaasahan mo yung instrumento na hindi magkakaproblema for a longer period of time.
The current pipe organ contains 5,584 pipes, including pipe as small as this one and as big as the one being dismantled at my back. At the end of the restoration, 906 new pipes will be added, totaling to 6,490 pipes. Still, the pipe organ of the Manila Cathedral is the biggest pipe organ in the Philippines. Beginning this end of April, after Holy Week, the voice of the pipe organ will be temporarily silenced. The pipes are going to be dismantled and the choir loft will be inaccessible. But we await the day when the voice of the pipe organ will be heard again, this time with more resonance, more uplifting, more heavenly. Support us with your financial contributions. Help us make our Manila Cathedral pipe organ majestic again.